The U.S. military is reviewing a 17-minute Taliban video of U.S. soldier Bowe Bergdahl's release over the weekend. It is the world's first look at him since the Americans announced a prisoner swap of 5 Guantanamo Bay detainees for Bergdahl. CCTV's Jessica Stone joins us now with more on this remarkable piece of footage. And Jessica, what does this video tell us?
Well, what's really surprising, Elaine, is that it shows us a very orderly transition, which is really significant in its lack of drama. I can tell you firsthand, having been in Afghanistan at the time that he was abducted, that there was a lot of talk about the situation, and it is really key, I think, for those of us who were there, as well as the world now, to get this opportunity to see Sergeant Bergdahl, to really see what he looks like after those 5 years of Taliban captivity.
As the U.S. military helicopter nears a hilly outcrop in Afghanistan, we see masked men in traditional Afghan dress carrying guns and surrounding a silver pickup truck. One shoulders a rocket-propelled grenade launcher on the hillside above. Narration on the Taliban-released video says it was taken at 4 p.m. local time on the Pakistani border in the Afghan province of Khost. Inside the truck, a squinting Bowe Bergdahl, head shaven, dressed as a local. He blinks frequently and looks out of the truck, occasionally listening as one of his captors speaks to him. As the helicopter approaches, one of the Taliban men gets closer to Bergdahl and is heard speaking in Pashto. "Don't come back to Afghanistan," he says to Bergdahl. "You won't make it out alive next time." Earlier, his captors had shouted, "Long life to Mujahideen," or holy warriors, as the Taliban call themselves. Bergdahl, wearing a gray shawl across his shoulders, is accompanied by 2 Taliban fighters. One carries a makeshift white flag. 3 U.S. Special Forces approach and shake hands with the Taliban soldiers. A Special Forces agent then motions a thumbs up towards the waiting Black Hawk. Bergdahl approaches the helicopter, is frisked by one agent before boarding, now surrounded by a group of some 7 U.S. Army soldiers. An English warning is posted. And then the video transitions to a homecoming, reportedly for the 5 Guantanamo Bay detainees, released in exchange for Bergdahl. There are long hugs and celebratory drinks among a group of white shalwar kameez-clad men before they leave the site of the long-awaited reunion.
Now, the White House cannot confirm whether U.S. President Barack Obama has seen the video for himself, but a White House spokesman says it is consistent with the administration's understanding of how the transfer went down. And Elaine, we've also learned that Bowe Bergdahl's hometown has now canceled a homecoming for him due to security concerns.
All right, Jessica Stone, a very compelling video. Thanks for that report.